Welcome, my name is Matt, aka RoadJedi88. We are getting into Journey guides for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Basically just gonna break down in this video what Journey Guide is. If you go into your Journey Guide, it is a series of character shard building opportunities. They are specific challenges. The only other way to get these shards, as you can see, they're divided by first of all, as you can see, we have solo journey, guild journeys, and galactic legends. And then as you can see, we have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, and as you can see, I'm still working my way through, and I'm mostly caught between tier 1 and tier 2. Tier 3 and tier 4 have more, and tier 5, they have more specific higher expectation requirements in order that you have to meet up to before you can unlock the access for doing tiers 3 to 5. Guild journeys require guild leaders. Your guild, you have to get these through your guilds, and you would have to talk to your guild leader about the opportunity of getting to do these so that you can have these succeeded for yourself. If you're that type of player where you like to have 100% type completion in your gaming, if you're that OCD about it, hopefully you have a guild leader who is understanding like that. If not, maybe you're in the wrong guild. Either start your own guild. That could be a hard, tedious process to get to where you can do that yourself, or look around until you find a guild where you have a guild leader who is willing to who understands what you're going for and is gracious enough to cooperate and helping you out with this. Not every guild wants to backtrack on their territory or on their raids, their guild raids, and that's essentially where these are being done. If as you can see, there's two different versions. There's the guild raids, and then there's the territory battles. Now, territory battles are guild events that is consistent. It cycles around territory wars in the guild, and then guild raids. As you do your quests, your daily quests, and part of your daily quest, you participate with guild activities. You collect guild money, guild tokens, currency for your guild. Your guild leader then can put these towards raids. But again, the currency goes to your guild leader. It is his decision to select what he puts that currency towards. As you can see, one of your there's the Sith Triumvirate in order to get Darth Triad shards, as well as one of your journey guides, your guild raid related journey guides. There's the pit for the Han Solo shards, and for the journey guide completion, and tank takedown for the General Kenobi shards, as well as the guild raid journey guide quest. The only way you can get that done is by your guild leader agreeing to backtrack, because a lot of times when the guild members have progressed in their character buildings and their account buildings and stuff like that, these are actually considered among some of the easiest of the raids, and part of what they want to progress is do the harder ones, because it gives them more in rewards. It gives them more to build up on their characters. So convincing a guild that has been around for years with members who have been around for years might be kind of tricky and difficult in a lot of cases. Not too many guild leaders are cooperative or gracious enough to do this. Guild leaders, if you're going to lead and you're going to leave your guild open for even young accounts, fresh accounts to come in and join your guild, you might take this into consideration. It's easy to forget what it was like to be in that place. And if you're the type of player that wants to have that 100% completion OCD mentality, you're not the only one. Think about it. Have the graciousness to offer the same for those players that you wanted for yourself. It might be a golden rule thing, but if it was done for you at one time, be willing to have the grace to do it for someone else. That right there was directed toward guild leaders, because it is a problem that I have seen repeatedly. And it does make it difficult to find the guild that has a guild leader who is respectful enough to younger accounts, willing to cooperate with that. Not everyone is so OCD that they have to have that 100% completion. I get it. But there are those types of players out there. And it is annoying to them to have a guild leader who forgets what it was like to be in that position and doesn't give a damn to offer the same grace to them that was done for them. I do apologize for that little abruptness towards guild leaders, but it is a little annoying. I've ran into it myself, and it is kind of disrespectful. Anyways, but there are ways around it for those who are struggling with that. It's not easy. Either start your own guild, try to rally up members so you can have enough, try to recruit members so you can make it possible. That's a tedious process, but it's not impossible. But again, if you're going to start your own guild and you progress, as I've been pointing out, don't forget what it was like to be in this position. Keep in mind, you're going to end up with players just joining the game after you've long gotten these done. And they're probably going to come around one day and ask you, hey, can our guild come back to these so I can get these completions? If you had to go through the trouble of starting a guild because you've had leaders that wasn't doing it for you, or you couldn't find a guild that had that type of leader and you had to go through to start your own guild, be willing to do the same for those players, okay? I'll try to make it easier for them. So, because it is a little annoying. Now, off that matter, and on to Galactic Legends. Galactic Legends is basically kind of the same as dealing with solo journeys. Honestly, I don't even know why they don't just put this with solo journeys and put it as like tier 6. I really don't know. Because it's no different than solo journeys. It really isn't. They give that name Galactic Legends, making it sound so special. But you're basically doing the same thing that you're doing in solo journeys. It's no different. They could have just categorized it as like tier 6 or something like that. So, but you're basically what you see in solo journey tier 4 and 5, where they are requiring you to collect certain characters and have them at certain requirements. That's how you unlock the accessibility to be able to do this and be able to work your way down the line here until you can collect all the shards, build up that character, get the portrait, the title, all that stuff. All those goodies. It's really, honestly, it's no different than solo journey. Like from, well, I guess tier 3 on. Again, it's the same thing. I don't. They just gave that Galactic Legend to make it sound so special, but you're not. It's no different than solo journey category. So I will show you the ones I have gotten completed in separate videos. So subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below. And thank you for following. May the 4th be with you.